dealing with gardening and allotment burnout. Welcome to Gardening with Ben. In today's episode we're going to be talking about gardening and allotment burnout. Now, you can get burnt out from doing allotments and gardens because if you've got a brand new allotment, obviously you're putting a lot of time and effort in and getting it tidied, cleared, done, and it can certainly take it out of you. It is a hard work having an allotment. If people say it's easy, they're lying to you. It's a hard thing to have an allotment. It's a full-time job in itself, and you see lots of photos online of people's allotments and gardens, and they may look fantastic. They're probably not showing you the worst bits, but I always do. I always show the worst bits. I've got loads of worst areas, and my allotment plot's covered in bindweed. It's awful. But yeah, it can take it out of you, and the best thing I always say with having an allotment and garden is do things in moderation. Don't spend too much time down there. If you've got a brand new allotment, cover it all over and work a bit at a time, and then cover it back over until you actually need it. And don't try and do it all in the first year. I've had my plot 16 years, maybe 20 actually, and I've still not done all of my plot yet. There's still areas that I've not done or touched or grown in, and I'm still working my way through my allotment. Every year I try to improve a certain area. I spend a bit of money on a certain area and improve it and try and make it a bit more maintenance free. The more maintenance free your allotment is, the better. And by what I mean by maintenance free is that I'll use like black membrane around my strawberries so that it stops the weeds from growing, or put paving slabs down as paths so that the weeds don't grow, or I'll just make it easy as possible to grow in and not have to do much work. And once it's done, it's tidied and sorted. I've built all my beds out of wood, made them all nice and organised. I've got the layout sorted. So do a bit every single year, and maybe once you've done it all, then you can start to improve certain areas, like I said, and make it more maintenance free, and just so that you don't have to burn yourself out. And if you go to the allotment maybe for an hour, maybe at night, and for a few hours at a weekend, you will be able to keep on top of it and hopefully keep it under control. And I'm saying that like it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy whatsoever. You spend a week off from your allotment and you'll come back and the weeds will have come back. We've not had no rain now for 21 days where I am, so things are pretty dry and things aren't growing as fast as they should do. The vegetables are growing fast because we're keeping them watered, but the weeds aren't growing where they shouldn't be at the moment. But until we have the first downpour of rain, then all the weeds will start growing back, and it will be all systems go again, and it'll be hard to keep on top of again. And then you'll be working hard to try and get all the weeds up and keep on top of it all. But there's certain tools out there to help you with keeping on top of things. And the best garden tool around what I can recommend is a garden hoe. It doesn't get the roots out, but it chops the tops off the weeds. Now, if you go around your beds once a week with a hoe, you will keep on top of the weeds and you won't have to spend as much time doing it. Like I said, it won't get the roots out, but it'll chop the tops off and it'll stop the plant from taking all the nutrition from the ground where the vegetables are to produce the weed. A weed is a plant that shouldn't grow where you want it to grow. It's not necessarily a bad plant, but it's a plant that grows where you shouldn't want it to grow. But yeah, the main thing about it is don't burn yourself out when doing an allotment. Have plenty of breaks. Have a seating area like I have. I didn't have a seating area on my allotment for 16 years. Last year was a year when I thought I'm going to build myself a seating area, a place that I can relax and sit and enjoy, look at my allotment and see the great things what I've done down here, and hopefully see what I'm producing as well. So don't let an allotment burn you out, or a garden. Enjoy the process, take your time, and just do a bit at a time every so often, and it will make it more of a hobby rather than a chore, and you'll get the enjoyment out of it a lot more than you would do. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Make sure you stay up to date with us all and click the follow button, and you'll get updates of when we post new videos. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben everyone.